You can kiss it goodbye.
Come on at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Live from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Seattle going up against Milwaukee. About to get started here. And on the mound in this one, Mackenzie Gore. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And there's a rocket into the outfield, and that's going to get into the corner.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Foul ball there. Nobody out. Runner at first. Ortiz tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Did not go. In the dirt. And he takes a strike. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 3-2. In the air, left field, down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. 3-2 now. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Grounder might be 2. Over to Edman. On to Bautista. In time, double play.
Well, he made his pitch down in the zone. He got that ball on the ground. The double play he was looking for. Really good execution.
Julio Rodriguez. The next to hit takes ball 1. Now a screamer into the outfield. Bazzana makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here at American Family Field. And our starting pitcher here today, it's Walker Buehler.
Well, you're going to see good velocity between the four-seam fastball and the cutter. They'll be ready to hit. It's going to be fairly straight, but just because it's straight doesn't mean it's easy to get the barrel on it.
That's towards center. Rodriguez settles under it. He's got it, and there's one down. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman.
The second baseman, Tommy Edman.
And that one is lifted in the air. Edman sprinting for this one. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Manny Ramirez. That's in there. It's 0-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
0-2.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. That's not coming back. That was blasted to the moon. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. Willy Adames stands in. Cut on and lifted in the air. Conine. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark.
For the Bombers,
new inning getting started.
baseman,
And now, Tommy Edman. Gore back to work. There's a strike. Edman getting the start at second, batting in the cleanup spot. And he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2016. Jenkins hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. Fought off foul. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. And now it's going to be Manny Ramirez. Line drive. Caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Griffin Conine stands in now and watches strike 1. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it's through for a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now at the plate, Richie Sexson. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
2 on, 2 outs. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. That's to third, Pendleton. The tag, and he's out. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang, played. And we head to the bottom of the second, and now the center fielder, Travis Bazzana. That one to first. Sexson takes it to the bag and quickly one away in the second. Jose Bautista digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Jason Varitek in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. In the air, left side, Ramirez gets under it. Makes the catch for the out. Walker Jenkins now at the plate. And it's fouled away. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's back. See you later. He leaves the yard to right. And they add on. It's 3-0. And now here is Cameron Meisner. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that is out of play. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next pitch is outside. Just missed. Ripped on the ground to second. Over to first.
He's out.
And that is that. All set for the start of the inning. At the plate, Jason Varitek. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That one ripped. And it hits the fence. Around first, digging for two. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
In the dirt, blocked. Varitek stands at second with no outs. That one lifted to left. Meisner on the move. And out number one on the grab.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Ortiz in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. On the ground, right side, but it kicks foul. And here it comes. Smoked into left, base hit. Throw comes into third, and they're at the corners with only one out. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1. That's out to center field. Bazana under it. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. The relay throw. In there. He's safe.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Tommy Edman at the plate. Ball one, no strikes. One run across in the frame so far. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Ball inside.
And now 2-0. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
2 outs. Turned on, but foul wide of third. There's a 1-1. On the ground to the left, Adames rolls across the diamond. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. As we go to the last of the third. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Terry Pendleton. Hit in the air, center field. Rodriguez settles under it. Makes the grab, 1 down. And here comes Tommy Edman. He's 0 for 1. Popped in the air, left field. Ramirez settles under this one. Makes the grab, 2 down. And next is the designated hitter, Manny Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Conine makes the play, and it's out. And we're back
Leading
onto the 4th.
The
and now Manny Ramirez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, these players doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So up next, Griffin Conine. 1 for 1 with a single so far. There's the strike.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That one hammered left field. Meisner hauls it in, 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Next to hit, Richie Sexson. That one is absolutely belted. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? He flexes his power with that swing. It's 3-2. Now, Jason Varitek. Hit in the air, right field. Jenkins makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Milwaukee, and the batter will be the shortstop, Willy Adames. This one in the air, right field. Conine puts it away for the out. Now it's going to be Travis Bazzana. High fly ball out to center field. Rodriguez. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So digging in, Jose Bautista. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. On the ground, right side, Edman. In plenty of time to first. They don't come any. Back here at American Family Field.
Pitching.
And now the shortstop, Adrian Beltre.
Trident.
That one not close. And that's ball 1. Beltre, just 21 years old. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. Pitch in the dirt. 2-1. In the air, left field. Meisner makes his way towards it. 1 down. Now the number 2 hitter, David Ortiz. 1 for 2.
David Ortiz.
Check swing, and he went 0-1. 1 out, base is empty. And now the count is even. That one missed.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Fouled off left side. That's ripped to right down the line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Rodriguez in the box now. Takes strike 1. Liner, and this could be trouble. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And he's got a double.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Pretty much a model swing on that one.
Almost got him. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. 2 down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jordan Westburg will hit next. Line drive, that's a base hit. 1 runs in. Here's the throw. It's offline, and he scores.
Oh, that's a big at-bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And that's a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Conine stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Westburg, the runner at third. Ramirez on at second with 2 down. Swing and a line drive ripped right center field. And that's a base hit. 1 runs in. Now the second run is in, and they're up by 3. A 2-run double.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
Check swing, and he held up. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to him. Jason Varitek. First
Off the
pitch
plate, ball one.
misses.
That's ball 2.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Makes the grab and a quick out, number 1. Now it's the right fielder, Walker Jenkins. That one fouled off. Inside.
1-1.
And it's a ball and a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball.
Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what
2
we were
balls,
expecting
2
performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get
3
to them,
balls,
to get
2
some runs
strikes.
up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. High fly ball, right field. Conine under it. Brings it in. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Cameron Meisner getting ready to hit. Swing and a high fly ball hitting the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And that one's gone. He'll circle the bases. It's 6-4. And here is Terry Pendleton. And first offering is fouled off. And that one fouled off. Buehler winds and fires. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Inside,
ball 1.
just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
One ball, 2
In the
strikes.
dirt. Pendleton leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That's a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Drops into the glove, and that's the inning. And we're back.
Leading
All
off
set
for
for the
Seattle.
top. For the 6th.
catcher,
Here's the catcher, Jason Varitek.
Varitek. Now pitching,
And the
All
first
right.
pitch misses for ball 1.
Chapman.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That
That's ball
misses.
2.
2 balls and a strike. On the ground to third. Fair ball.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top half of the sixth.
Hey!
Next offering in there for a strike.
I got
And
a ball,
1-1.
one strike.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Now one gone in the top of the sixth. Now it's the DH, David Ortiz. First pitch doesn't find the zone. One away with a runner at third. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Makes the grab for the second out. So 2 down now, and here is Julio Rodriguez. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring.
Fouled off. He was late. Hit hard, base hit. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single. It's 7-4.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did.
Well, got to pause on that thought as that. Back here in Milwaukee, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Willy Adames. And there's a foul ball.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
That's a little bit low. That's hard hit on the line. Reaching down, makes the catch. Here's the center fielder, Travis Bazzana. In the air, right side. Conine makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Jose Bautista digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. 2 down, nobody on. Liner, base hit.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Back here at American Family Field, top of it. Number 7, now the third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
Now pitching, Felix.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And there's a ball. And down on strikes. And 1 gone. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-1.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Well struck left field. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? He sends a rocket to left. It's 8-4. 1 out, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Griffin Conine. And that gets down into the gap.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Sexton in the box now. No balls and a strike. struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty. Jason Varitek, the next to hit. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
Strike two.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
He did not go around. Conine off of first with 2 away. There's a splitter in the dirt, swing and a miss. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Walker Jenkins. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Tanner Scott.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Check swing, no appeal. Headed towards the corner. Oh, what a lunging grab. Here's the left fielder, Cameron Meisner. There's a swing and a miss.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Line drive, base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there.
And it gets down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Waste no time there. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to...
Blake Trinan into the game.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Edmund stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Next offering is down low.
1-1.
Swinging a foul straight back. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-2. That's down and in.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swung on, belted. Back there. Out of here. A shot to the opposite field. It's 8-7. Base is empty, 1 away. And now the DH, Manny Ramirez. He's already homered in this game. Out in front and foul to the left side.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That's smacked on a line to center. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there's 2 away.
Shortstop.
Now it's the shortstop, Willie Adames. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. So he blasts one out the other way. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and we're all square. It's 8-8. Raisel Iglesias on the pitch out of the pen here. He has a great slider with tons of movement. The batter now, Travis Bazzana. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. The next offering misses. And now it's even 1-1. Bounce to the right. And that one handled. Throws to first in time. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And we're back. And the batter will be the shortstop, Adrian Beltre.
Adrian Beltre. Now pitching, Ryan.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. The shortstop takes the
two
ball.
Strikes.
Outside
Ball two.
low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And next is the designated hitter, David Ortiz. First
1-0.
offering in the dirt.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a
Ball,
little
that's
more
off the plate.
oh.
cautious.
That one inside. 2-0. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? And they lead it. It's 9-8. One down. Julio Rodriguez now at the plate. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Walker measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. And no one can get there. Man at first with one gone. Tommy Edman will hit next. And
That's
that
a
is
ball.
downstairs. 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
And
2
another
balls,
ball.
no strikes.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Line and a base hit into right. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. So up next, Jordan Westberg. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
2 on, 1 out. That to right. He's under it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. He's already homered here in this one. And that one goes straight to the backstop. And 2 in scoring position now, thanks to that wild pitch. Rodriguez on third. Edman at second with 2 gone. Now a pop-up on the infield. He's under it. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Milwaukee. And now the first baseman, Jose Bautista.
Now pitching.
Pitching change here, Griffin Jacks.
Jack.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin
Ball
for
1,
error,
no
but at the
strikes.
same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So 2
Ball,
balls
that's out.
and no strikes. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there, and it's off the wall.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
On the ground right side. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And now the right fielder, Walker Jenkins.
1-0.
In the dirt. But no advance. That's ball 1.
Inside ball.
Check swing, called strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you
3
get in batting
balls, 1
practice.
strike.
But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
And fouled off. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And ball 4 to
Take your
aboard.
base.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third with one away.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Pendleton can't hold up, and that's a strike.
0-1's the count.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. On the ground to first. Good feed. That's one. Double play.
Got him.
What a twin killing to end the inning. Back here at American Family Field, we go to the ninth. Now it's the right fielder, Griffin Conine.
Now pitching, Raleigh Finger.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. One away. Richie Sexson digs in now.
The first baseman, Richie Sexson.
That misses the zone. Ball one. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. And that skips in the dirt. He swings and fouls one off. That's off the inside corner. 3 balls and a strike. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jason Varitek. Varitek checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Didn't go. In the air, left field, down the line. And that drops foul.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Tommy Edman,
the second baseman, Tommy.
So they turn to their closer, Mark Davis.
Now,
well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
1-run game, bottom 9. Swings through that.
1-1.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Rodriguez on the move, heading back onto the track, and he makes the catch. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism has shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Base hit center field. And the tying run is on base here in the bottom of the ninth.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure. Riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you...
Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position.
Now batting,
bottom of the ninth. One-run game, 2 on.
Now
Bazzana, the next to hit.
Mark McGwire.
Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
Well,
0-1.
comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Line drive, base hit. Heading for the plate. Relay throw home. He'll score, and they've tied it. It's 9-9. 2 on, 1 out. Bautista now at the plate. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count. 2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Over to Edman. He's out. Double play.
Oh.
And we're headed to extra. And we're back.
Leading
And
off
now the
for
shortstop. Adrian
The shortstop,
Beltre.
Adrian Beltre.
Raleigh back to work. In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Swing and a miss.
Well, he
No
knows
balls, 2
they don't
strikes.
want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in
outside.
runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch. Up to the heater. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Ortiz will hit next.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the 9th, so here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get
That's a
some
ball.
more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Next
That's
offering
ball 2.
upstairs.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand.
3.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So digging in, Julio Rodriguez. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
2 down. Go-ahead run in scoring position. That misses.
Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Struck him. Back here in Milwaukee.
Leading off
We're in
for the
extra. From beautiful Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming. You're just about ready to roll. And on the hill, Jake Arrieta.
Try to
Leading
stay
off
back
for the
for that
Bombers,
power
the
changeup.
shortstop,
Speed
Adrian
differential between the fastball and the
Beltre.
changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Adrian Beltre,
0-1.
the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike 1. And that
Ball.
misses. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 and 2's the count.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And it's
Count's
filled up.
full.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And he makes the catch. And there's one down. Next is the designated hitter, David Ortiz.
David Ortiz.
Arrieta, a 6'4 righty. He features a sinker, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer. On the ground. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first.
Got him.
Nicely done for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Simeon towards the line. Hauls it in to end the inning.